Matchup now between two offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Downfield and in. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Harris. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Curry.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Man, how much fun is this guy to be able to watch with a football in his hands? He's a quarterback, and he has that kind of speed. I think he's one of the fastest guys in the country, and he picks up some big yards here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. So backed up, that big play gives them a first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 45. And here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Looking to scramble. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Looking to chuck it again. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. A sack will end this. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Stopped right there at the line with no gain. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He made it. 3 points. He keeps it on the design run. Breaks free. Has the 1st down and more. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Across the 40. Who's in the clear? They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see see what the call is. Breaks it open space. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important.
Breaks into the clear. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Defense has got him, but that Wildcat rebuild earns enough to get the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert. Here he goes. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Makes a quick grab. He's in the clear. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. 4th down RPO looking left. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quick throw caught on the left side.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it will be 62 yards. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's a quick grab. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Snags the quick throw. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Caught quickly. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. On the move now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this defense on the third and goal scramble, keeping him short of the end zone. Now the offense got to me, an easy decision. You can kick the field goal to tie it up, or you can roll the dice and try to take a chance and go for the lead.
Knocks that one right down the middle. By the game here in the final minute of play. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return begins inside the 10. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.